What I'm about to show you right now is some serious real estate. $24.5 million house in Palm Springs. This is gonna blow your mind. So, 100 million. Sold, sold, sold.
Yo, let's do this. Now picture homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know just how I'm doing. And the silence gold, I'm broke cause they know him for talking fluent. Got him under the influence, the truest for talking to him. But decline your ego, bumping him out music, I'm eschewing. I just doing good a day, gonna have to get.
All right, what's up? Palm Springs today. Loving it out here.
Such beautiful weather.
Totally different market. So we just drove in, Matt and I, we got some business to handle. But of course, before business,
Pleasure.
becomes pleasure, right? First stop here at Desert European Motorcars.
The coolest car dealership you're ever gonna see.
This is our boys. We send a lot of business over here. So we're gonna walk around, we're gonna pick out some vehicles because this is cool when you gotta go long ways and you know. But the real reason that we're bringing you is just so important as far as market research for Matt and I to understand Palm Springs because it's a hot market and it's not too far away. It's only about 2 hours away.
It's a great secondary market. A lot of our homeowners have homes here, the same way they have them in Laguna Beach and Newport Beach, and why we go all around.
It's really a hotbed for investing in real estate as well. So we have to know it. We have to have answers before our clients ask us about the real estate here. We got to know it. And that's part of our business. So once a month we spend time in different areas like this and refamiliarize ourselves with the market. And of course, while we go places, we like to have fun. So we're gonna drive some cool cars.
All right.
Come on in.
Okay,
How's it going? Good, brother. How are you? Good to see you as well. It's my boy David Caldwell.
Good to see you again as well. Welcome, guys.
All right, I know I just called you like 10 minutes ago, but
For sure.
that's a big enough heads up, right?
Absolutely.
That's it. I was like, hey, David, I'm 10 minutes away. I need some cool cars. And so I don't know what we're thinking today, but we kind of want to look around and then just grab some of the cool stuff you got.
Absolutely. You know, we've got the McLaren showroom. We actually just have a brand new Lamborghini showroom. It's just opened up.
We've
got some pretty cool stuff. This way, guys.
Let's do both, right? So in our business, people don't really understand this, but we don't just sell high-end houses. We have to understand luxury in general. And so part of our business is understanding the car market and knowing, you know, the new hottest cars, if it's a Lambo or McLaren or Aston Martin or Porsche or whatever it is. So of course I love cars, but part of the reason I love cars is because my clients all have amazing cars. So it's my job to know those cars. So check this out. So these are the Lambos over here. I love Lambos. What do we got here? See this, $570,000. I've driven this before. It's a monster, a monster. I mean, you just feel like you're intimidating every other car on the road. See that? So in the car business, 1 of 900. That means it's the first one ever. This one's $562,000. Porsches are, you know, I've had quite a few Porsches in my day. Love it. Comfort, speed, class, all of it.
What would you guys like to see next?
I think we should check out the McLarens real quick.
Let's go. It's right through here.
Love this.
This is the new bad boy.
Oh, this is the new one, huh?
600 LT.
Gosh, this one's dope.
For you guys, we put a couple cars aside. We were able to put gas in it for you. Hopefully they're cool.
There you go.
You know,
Because
so,
you know, I'm not notorious for returning cars with no gas. I promise. I promise.
No, we actually got some stuff washed and cleaned up for you guys. We put 2 cars aside for you. We get the keys real quick. And you know, we talked to our owner, and since you guys send us so many customers and how you guys help us out a lot, we got you guys a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, brand new.
That's
SUV.
for you.
All right, and we got the brand new Aston Martin Vantage.
You're the best.
Take care of you guys.
All right, let's look at them. Let's look at them.
Take us to.
Come this way.
Show us.
Well, now we're in the fresh new ride. Thank you very much, Indigo Auto Group. I love you guys for hooking it up. What I'm about to show you right now is some serious real estate, and the reason why I'm showing it to you is because it's so important for us to understand and educate ourselves on the high-end market. So when a client asks us who's spending a lot of money in Beverly Hills and they want to buy something in Palm Springs, that we're their go-to people. Because remember, my license, I can sell here, I can sell in Palm Springs, I can sell in San Diego, I can sell in Newport Beach. So although those aren't my immediate areas, there's a good amount of business that I do every year in those areas. And if I'm not familiar with them, then one, I can lose a client, and two, I can lose a commission. So it's very important for me to be savvy all the way from from San Francisco up north down to San Diego. And by the end of the day, I'm super confident now when I go back to LA. If anybody asks me about how the market's doing in general, how the high-end market's doing, if I know any great properties, done. Sold. Sold, sold, sold. I gotta take this, so 1 second for me. Hey, I'm gonna show you what a $24.5 million house in Palm Springs looks like. And a lot of you are gonna say, I didn't even know they had that much expensive houses in Palm Springs. Well, you know what? They do. And you know who's going to give you access? Yours truly. The Altman brothers, because we're the only ones who get access. All right, we got something incredible, super special to show you. We are inside the Madison Club right now on Amundsen Street. This is a listing that's on the market that, if you haven't seen this, this is gonna blow your mind. So in my opinion, this is the single nicest house in all of Palm Springs. And it's on the market for $25 million, actually $24.5, which if you ask me is a deal, because I know that this in Beverly Hills would be worth what?
$100 million?
$100 million.
Yeah.
So come on in here.
You're looking at over 16,000 square feet on 2.5 acres.
Yeah, so what's cool about it is it feels not that big. So it has that home feel to it, but yet 16,000 square feet is a lot bigger than most people's houses. But the one special thing that I want to show you, which in my opinion separates this from any other house, is this. So come outside, walk with me here, because there are very few houses that are on golf courses to begin with, but even fewer houses where you actually can walk 25 steps from your house and start swinging all day because you have a practice facility that's attached to the property. Come on.
Incredible, you got a bunch of holes right there.
Now, all right, we're here and we're not in a resort, okay? I just gotta keep reminding you that because this feels like one of the nicest resorts I've ever seen. Now, you obviously have these amazing waterfall water features all around here with this beautiful infinity pool that flows over to the golf course. You have different pockets throughout this house on where you can sit. Like, there's got to be at least 5 or 6 outdoor dining
I just
areas.
know if there's fly fishing right here because this looks like a river runs through.
Now, I always look at vantage points of a property. And so, in my opinion, this is probably the best vantage point on the house right here. This is what a true $24.5 million house in Palm Springs, which obviously is the highest end of the market, looks like. And check that out.
Take a panorama of that.
If you wanted to recreate a house like this,
It's literally like glass.
and
Look at that.
it would cost way more than this house is on the market. And how cool is this? Sitting, having a margarita, you step out of the pool, grab your club, and you just whack a couple. You got the main house, you got the guest house, you have parking for, you know, as many cars as you want.
And by the way, this is my favorite thing in the house. This is one of the coolest fish tanks I've seen. Look at this thing.
And what's cool about it is it's shaped like a ship. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Beautiful fish in here. Even this guy. What do you think?
Funny looking.
All cash? All cash. You want the house right now? Which escrow company? Okay, we'll put that in. No problem. Done. All right.
Let's check out the movie theater. I hear this movie theater is epic. Like the size of a real movie theater.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about Palm Springs in this house that it just makes me relaxed. And we all know that never happens. Me relaxed is like a shooting star. I would rival this movie theater as one of the best that you will ever see in the world in a single family residence.
Not just because Tom Brady is the first person you see when you walk in.
See that? 6.
But because it's a real movie theater.
Welcome to the best movies theater you've ever seen in a house.
I mean, look at the size of this screen.
This is a real deal, basically a public movie theater screen. You won't be seeing a screen like that in many houses, if ever. We're now entering the master bedroom. Wait till you see this. Come here. That's my head exploding right now. How beautiful is that? The way that he took the rug all the way up to the ceiling. This is what you would expect in a $25 million master, which is nice because everything that you need in a house of this price and would want in a house is here. And because it was custom, there were no corners that were cut. Everything is top of the line. I mean, I love that. So this is what I was talking about. We are now outside the house, and you also own basically that soccer pitch across the street as well. The Palm Springs market in general is an interesting market because it's it's really almost like a destination market. There's some probably 4 really hot months here in the desert, and I don't mean hot temperature, I mean hot sales wise and popularity wise, and then the other months it might slow down a little bit as well. I would say that in a market like this, which is like Aspen, Colorado, things may tend to sit, and that if you are looking to buy or sell a house, that you could see a house that's been on the market for a year or two, and that's not out of the norm. There's nothing wrong with that house. It just means that this typically what the area is you know, your average days on market out here. All right, here we are, property number 2, Palm Springs.
This is more my style than anything.
This is more Matt. I'm more the other one. So this is another incredible property, a spec project. Hit the market 3 weeks ago. This is brand new. No one has seen this. Why don't you tell them a little bit about the house? Come on.
We're looking at over 11,000 square feet.
Almost an acre.
Almost an acre. And wait till you see this view.
So here you're getting a whole different vibe. You're getting the modern vibe. You're getting the new vibe. And glass to the water, to the course, to the mountains. So a lot of people are going to like this view. Half people are going to like the last one of being on the course if you love golf. But this one is a totally different vibe. Check this out. Look at that.
Look at that view. Take a walk out there. Go for it.
Amazing, right? So in here you got about well, almost 10,000 square feet. And this is on the market currently for $11.5 million. Again, you're talking about the uber high-end market of Palm Springs. But, you know, something like this, when you start to look around of the community and what you get with it, it's actually pretty damn affordable, because I can tell you this house.
Oh, in LA?
How much?
50.
$50 million. I'd say 38 million. Check out this view. Now this is what Top Dollar pays for, is this specific view right here, which is the mountain vibe. You could be in so many different places with this backdrop, and when you're sitting in the right area here and you don't see one house in the entire golf course, you feel like you are in your own planet. And when you got the dough, that's what you pay for. Come check this out. You know, there's certain positions in a house that sell houses. Now, come here. Check this out. I want you to turn around here. Go over here. All right, turn around. Now I want you to look behind me, okay? This position of laying on the master, like I'll lay on it, but you pretend to lay on it, right? So if you're laying right here, don't look at me. No one wants to see me. Look out. Look at that. You can't see any houses. You have one of the most beautiful backdrops on planet Earth. Look, Matt just took a call. He was supposed to film with me. Closing a deal. Yep, he's got that deal face on. So as you see when we're walking here, you're constantly in a room, outside a room, inside, outside. And that's the vibe here. Forget about 10, 11, 12, 14-foot ceilings. This is about 20-something feet. And because of that, it gives you a whole different vibe when you're walking through the door and you got the almost the height of a mountain. For me, this is the room.
I mean, for me, this is the house.
There's a fine line between, when you're in moderns, stone cold museum feel, and then also kind of that warm modern vibe.
This
and
got the warm modern vibe perfectly. Yeah. It's those tan colors,
yeah,
the rocks, the stone. It's no longer modern. No longer means just stark white.
Yeah, yeah, and
it's gotta have that warmth.
And I feel like that's what people want these days.
Absolutely. Look at the way the wood. You know, look at the ceiling for a second. Pull your camera up, and you just see the way the wood comes along with the marble and the stone, and it's just beautiful.
This is beautiful. That's it. That's a wrap. We're about to hit the road. We got hopefully 2 hours, because if we hit traffic on a Friday, it's going to end up being 4 hours. All right, well, that's it. That's a wrap on Palm Springs. I'm about to drop off this Rolls-Royce Cullinan to Desert European Motorcars. Indigo Auto Group, I love you guys for allowing me to drive this puppy around town. I'm sorry if I put on too many miles. I love you, Indigo. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you had fun today with me, let me know your comments. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you want to see, and we'll keep doing it. I hope you also learned a little bit about real estate, because at the end of the day, that's why we do this, to give you more of a glimpse inside the crazy world of the high stakes games of the uber expensive real estate around the world. And yeah, if you want the car, it's also for sale. I'll see you guys next time. Josh Altman, YouTube channel, subscribe.